Let me just put some on you niggas' brains. What separates me from y'all? God chose me to do this.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I'm gonna tell y'all the rules to survive this situation.
I hate to break it to you, but the truth is...
If I was what? Say it again. What'd you say? No. That's what I thought you said.
I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
You know, if you wasn't my brother, I'd kill you. You know that, don't you? I'd blow your motherfucking brains.
Just tell man, let him know what's up. My name's Tre Nitty, man. I'm from Waterloo, Iowa.
Order in the court. We hold court in the streets.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tre Nitty, and I'm right back like I never left. If this your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and tap that notification bell so you can get notified anytime I drop some new content.
Buckroll.
I made a post on Facebook a while back. It basically said, stop blaming Waterloo, Iowa for you not being successful. It wasn't nothing meant to be negative, you know what I'm saying? It was really just a motivational, quote is what I was doing, letting people know, don't blame Waterloo for you not being successful, because you can't let Waterloo stop you from doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. So yeah, man, it ended up being a good conversation. There wasn't no negativity in there. Everybody put comments and posts and put their opinions, and I was appreciative of that. So I wanted to address that on here, you know what I'm saying, and send some shout outs to everybody that interacted with the post, you know what I'm saying. It had like 166 reactions, you know what I'm saying, 93 shares, whatever, but it was just some Waterloo, Iowa stuff, you know what I'm saying, where everybody was interacting and giving they 2 cents on it, so it was helpful, it was fruitful, you know what I'm saying. And I want to read some of these posts, the comments that people posted in there. Rodriguez Mendoza, it said, because if you can't make it in Waterloo, you're gonna have a hell of a time in somebody else's city. And that's the truth. If you from Waterloo, born and raised in Waterloo especially, you know what I'm saying, it's like, if you're trying to go somewhere else and do something else and you don't really know what's going on, you'll have a hard time, because a lot of stuff in these other cities, you know what I'm saying, you might not have to deal with in Waterloo, Iowa, you know what I'm saying, but it's just that you will have a hard time if you can't be somewhere where you already planted and you already should be able to thrive and move at least to the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of people don't, and then when they don't, they try to blame it on their surroundings. Oh, there ain't no opportunities here, or don't nobody support you, or you can't get this and you can't do that. If I was here, I'd be able to do this, or if I was here, I'd be able to move like that. But they don't even know the difference of being here and being somewhere else, because they probably ain't been nowhere, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, let me see. Marissa Johnson, she said, it's definitely more to life. However, Waterloo is not to blame for you being a failure. However, when you leave Waterloo, you do have more opportunities. White people support you differently outside of Iowa. Now, I don't know, I'm gonna say I won't know about how white people support you differently outside of Iowa, you know what I'm saying, because you can go anywhere on the planet Earth, and if white people is how they are, they is how they is, you know what I'm saying. All of them is not racist, but you know what I'm saying, some of them are, and it's like, you can get support from white people here in Iowa, you know what I'm saying. It's just about connecting with the right people, you know what I'm saying. So outside of Iowa, it's the same thing. You can get support from white people outside of Iowa, but you got to connect with the right people. If you're trying to go connect with the wrong people, you're not going to get no support from nobody. It just depends who it is. You can go with anybody, not going to support you. So it ain't even about that and about race, you know what I'm saying. It's just about doing what you do and not really looking for a certain race to support you, because that's already eliminating everybody else, you know what I'm saying. Everything is not about a certain race, you know what I'm saying. In particular, everybody is blended together, you know what I'm saying, in these days. So it's a good post and it makes sense, but in the end it kind of just gave a twist. Business is business, you got people that's about business, and that's just what it come down to. If it's business, it's business, and business don't got no color, you know what I'm saying. So you can have somebody that look like whatever they look like. And then if it's about business, somebody that don't look nothing like them or speak their language, they could be dealing with them on something, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's about business. If you got a good business proposition, and people that's about business is going to do business with you, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I go though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Marissa Johnson, man, for that posting that she made on the comment. Boom. I had another post from Warren Worthing. He asked me, he was like, bro, would you mind saying that again in case some folks are in denial, you know? And then he was like, you know, I was telling my brother Terrence J. Hollingsworth about this post a few hours ago. He was like, salute to you, keep speaking these truths that many need to hear, absorb and add to their wisdom stocks, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was good, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I wasn't really expecting as much positivity that came out of all of the comments, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And like every single comment was something that wasn't negative. It was like people just giving opinions, and it was good positive opinions, and it wasn't negative, like, or arguments, you know, starting how it always do, and people sharing it because of that, you know what I'm saying? They was just sharing it because we was talking about a topic that everybody could relate to, you know. So yeah, man, shout out to Warren Wortham, you know what I'm saying, for posting a comment on here too. Let me see what's on here. All right, I got another one from William Corey Muhammad. He said, it's just an excuse for them because they can't figure out their own path. You know, and I agree, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's most definitely a must do, you know what I'm saying? You have to figure out your own path, because if you don't figure out your own path, then you're going to be following somebody else's path, and where that's going to lead you to, you don't know, you know? So it's better to know where you trying to head or where you going and doing that than versus just letting it just happen. God bless everybody with a gift, man, you know, and it's just about how you use your gift, you know what I'm saying? Or finding your gift and then using your gift, you know? You can't just have a whole toolbox and don't use your tools. Like I said, you know, you got to be able to use them, you know what I'm saying, and put them, you know, where they make a difference in your life. Like, you know, it come time, like I said, to recreate yourself, you have to stop and think, and then it just like, you might gotta be like, what do I want to do? Like, how I'm gonna do it, you know, who gonna help me do it or who ain't gonna help me do it? I gotta do it myself. Like, you just start talking to yourself and having rich self-talk, you know what I'm saying, and then motivate yourself. If you can find anything that you love that can help you in your life, the things that you love doing, that's what you want to aim for, to strive to do, you know, become in life, you know what I'm saying, something that you can relate to, something that make you feel good about doing, you know, or something that bring good to the earth, because like I say, you reap what you sow, and it ain't always bad. If you do good, you get good. If you do bad, you get bad. This is what it is. When they say you reap what you sow, they just always relate it to something being bad. But trust and believe, if you do some good, you know what I'm saying, it's good to come back to you for doing good, you know, but you just can't do it for that, you know what I'm saying? It's just about being you and just living how you living, you know. Yeah, let me see. Who else on here? John Jacob. He was like, Waterloo has that success formula. If you keep your hand to plow and mind on business, it ain't far away. I agree with that too. You basically saying you got to stick to it, you know, like get active and stay active, you know, like if you just stay focused, you know, like you can't get sidetracked by the stuff that's going on around you, you know. So basically you just take your time and sit there and you look and you think and you stay busy and you stay focused and you keep moving and you don't stop. You make sure you get rest, you eat, and you do everything you're supposed to do in life to keep yourself going and just keep moving, man, you know, because Waterloo give you an opportunity to do all type of stuff. Like, you can learn to do business, you can learn to just be you, you can go work at somewhere and just get a good job, and you know, you can go to school, you know, you can do a lot of things, you know, without having other stuff in your way, in your path, if you decide to do that, you know what I'm saying? But other people might want to just sit in the house all day, or don't want to work, or just don't want nothing out of life, and then they blame it on their surroundings. You know, you got doers and you got watchers, you got people that look, and you got people that, you know, do all type of different stuff. You got thinkers and you got people that don't think, you know. It's a balance though, and that's what keeps the world, I guess, how it is. So, you know, yeah, man, but if you keep your mind on it, stick to it, and you can do it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna just say that, man, because we make it harder than what it really is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times, you know. So you got to kind of try to focus on what you're supposed to do and just do that, you know what I'm saying? This was something different, man. 28-year-old Amanique Miller traveled from Las Vegas to Miami for a BBL surgery. She passed away just hours after the procedure after allegedly being given unprescribed medication. It's crazy. I just want to say my condolences to the family, and 28 years old. That's crazy. Like 28-year-old mother dies just hours after having BBL surgery in Miami, Florida. Like the whole thing is, man, people make choices with their lives and they want to do certain things with their lives, but everybody don't want to, see the same thing. Like if you trying to get your body to look like somebody else's, like, you need to be original. Just be you, how you was birthed, what I'm saying? The original you, be yourself, people love you for you, what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to see all that extra stuff and having, you don't feel like you got to feel pressure to go get that stuff done. These people getting oil put in them and all type of fluids that they don't even know, toxins that's doing stuff to their body, what I'm saying, and harming them, and it's killing them, what I'm saying. And I done seen like videos where they couldn't even get touched, like, because the pus was coming out and just like, it just looked like it hurt, what I'm saying. And it's sad, man, but what I'm saying, you should never as a woman have to feel like you got to prove yourself to somebody or be trying to have a certain thing that you feel like you got to go spend money to get your body to look a certain type of way, because people really like originality, what I'm saying. Men like originality, what I'm saying. Like, it ain't about, the keeping up with the Joneses and people that's, doing certain things and looking a certain type of way or wearing certain clothes or having a certain type of body type. Like, it's just about you. If you is you, then you being a good person, and that's what it's gonna be, man. But like I said, man, condolences to the family, man. And this is a raw truth for a lot of people who thinking about going to go get some type of stuff like this done, man. You probably should think it over, what I'm saying. And I'm just gonna give it to you in the raw. That's just what it is. It's the raw truth. I was just scrolling, minding my business. They done beat BOSSMAN DLOW out of his clothes. Don't make no sense. Look at this. Man, why they do that, man, like that, man? First of all, BOSSMAN DLOW, you need to step your security up, man. You need to get on point, man. Tell them niggas get on point. Ain't no way you in there like that and you just getting drug all out your clothes like that, man. Got you all out there on the internet naked, man. You know what I'm saying? Because once it's on the internet, man, there ain't no taking it off the internet, man. I was just scrolling, minding my business.
And don't wait for nobody to give you your flowers, you know what I'm saying? Because I done already gave them to you, and I don't know if the bouquet gonna
That's
be
all I need.
than this.
I don't need it from nobody else.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You heard what he said?
Except for your wife.
Diddy had everybody on camera. That's crazy. He do stuff to people and then he makes sure he captured all on camera. He got this man wiping his mouth off. Man, what was you doing? What was you doing, DJ KAHLED?
I was just scrolling, minding my business.
You know you done fucked up, don't you? Yeah, you know you fucked up.
He's got the whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help.
No, what you looking at is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
Tyler Perry, stop playing. You know you was tickling on that boy. Go on and give him his compensation. Talking about he got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Rumors that have been going on about my relationship status. Let me make it clear to you all. I'm not gay. For those of you spreading rumor Jalla Kelly because you find out I'm gay, that's a big lie.
What?
God!
Motherfucker. I was just scrolling, minding my business.
They talking about some, out of these 6 women, you can bail out 1. Who you got? I ain't bailing out none of them. Every single one of them look like they got their own type of crazy going on. Number 1 look like, boy, you better just, you know what I'm saying, find somebody else to mess with, because when she go crazy, it ain't no turning her around, you know what I'm saying? And number 2, she just look like, you know, if you say the wrong thing, you know, she just gonna, you know, she gonna just go crazy on you. She probably start scratching, punching, and kicking, and she one of them, you know what I'm saying, gonna you know, scratch you all up, you know what I'm saying? Then number 3, I don't know, she kind of she give me them stalker vibes, like, you know what I'm saying? She probably would be following you around and trying to catch you doing something, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think about number 3, you know what I'm saying? And then once she catch up with you, you know, y'all probably gonna have a real altercation, and either you gonna go to jail or she gonna go to jail. That's the only way it's gonna end. So yeah, just leave her there. Number 4, she look like she the type that'll probably tear up your car, burn up your clothes, bleach your clothes and stuff like that, you know, tear your house up, you know, or something like that. I think she more like a material. She probably in there for like arson or something, or, you know, probably she might be in there or attempted murder or something, trying to do something to somebody or something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but number 5, I think she probably she one of them innocent looking ones, you know what I'm saying? So she probably, when she snapped, she just snapped and you can't even believe she did it. She probably ain't even supposed to be in jail. She probably did something that she can't believe she did. And, you know, yeah, I don't know about her. Then number 6, she just looked flat out crazy. She looked flat out crazy. I don't even want her. She just mad every time niggas speak to her. She just finna go crazy on you know, or you see her somewhere in traffic. She gonna, you know, roll her eyes at you for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know, but she just look crazy. Like if she a woman, she probably running the shit out. She look like she whoop niggas. She probably be beating her dude ass. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I ain't bailing out none of them. They just sit there and do their time. You know what I'm saying, like everybody else.
Surprise, motherfucker.